Hello and welcome, dear viewers. You're with Elise for the Akashic Records Pick-a-Pile and assisting with lifting your vibration. 3 piles of 3 cards to choose from. The first pile is the little green Buddha pile. The second pile, if you choose that one, is with our little angel there, and the third pile has the yin and yang ball on it. What are the Akashic Records? Well, with this Akashic Tarot deck that I have here, it's a beautiful deck of cards for those of you who aren't familiar with it. It is about the great Akashic library, in which holds all our thoughts that have ever really been. So it's an energy field of information, and it contains all of our wisdom, and it's both your individual history as well as the universal truths. And every energetic vibration of thought and experience is held in those records. So it's along with technology, creative knowledge and scientific knowledge throughout time. It includes our past lives and all the future potential. And it's the information about the workings of the universe. Alright? And in this pick-a-pile reading, you will be able to understand what Akashic Force you can use in regards to your question. So before you choose the pile that you are drawn to, take a moment to ask or focus on your question or issue. Then take a slow, deep breath, inhaling the cool air in through your nose, holding the breath, and then breathe out slowly and smoothly. Now you can do this as many times as you like, and once you feel ready, then you can choose the pile that you are drawn to. And I will choose, and then I will read each pile and place the cards up here so that you'll be able to see them clearly. And this placement is the past, what's behind you. This is the action called for, where you are heading, and this is what is ahead and the final outcome. Okay, so choose the pile that you're drawn to now, and I will commence your reading for you. Pile number 1. If you have chosen the green Buddha pile. So, the first card up is the one of forces. And it's round the wrong way, so we'll turn that around just so that you can see the beautiful Aurora Borealis there, the northern lights. Or it could indeed be the southern lights. And it's the Akashic field. So that's your first card out. It came out in reverse, so we will leave it in reverse. Now, this position is your past. What is behind you? So the Akashic field indicates a time of fragmentation and agitated energies within you or around you. So you may have been feeling a bit agitated or fragmented. Now this can be in the recent past, or it can be the long distance past. You may be going through some sort of crisis, or you may be on the receiving end of some grief or hostility, which is really throwing you for a loop. Your worry and panic is splitting your energy and causing frantic vibrations. You need to know the universal consciousness of creation is still available to you, along with internal inspiration, which is always vibrating around you. But until you calm down and rein in the emotional intensity, you'll be like a radio station tuned to the wrong frequency and picking up a lot of static. And that does happen to us. You know, we do sometimes need to fine-tune our frequencies. You need to know the universal consciousness of creation is still available to you. The field and the world is filled with potential solutions to the very problem that is making you upset. So stop, take a step back, and try to get a new perspective on things. It may be advisable to look into past life influences or what has happened in your past, for they vibrate in the Akashic field as well. Now, fine-tuning your frequency, you can fine-tune and tune into the Akashic Force by closing your eyes and imagine yourself entering the boundless and brilliant Akashic field. It almost as if you're stepping upon the Milky Way and all its stars roll out before you, offering their light and power. Feel this profound force igniting your dreams and lighting your way. Now, card number 2 is the 4 of Roses. And it is telling you there's views of your ego involved in this. And it has come up reversed as well, in the position of where you're heading and the action called for. Tolerance is one of the messages of this card. The tolerance of a self-serving person's behaviour has come to an end. And you have realised that some lack in your own definition of self has attracted this person who is unable to give. Are you ready to give to yourself? Are you more aware of your priorities and you're ready to take the action that honours you? No longer are you willing to be neglected or minimalised. You might falter a little bit, but be strong and take the steps to put this person behind you. During this time, whenever your ego causes you to feel lack in your life, say thank you for the reminder to turn your eternal truth in the moment. Say to yourself, abundance is the condition of my life. Feel yourself fill with the love and power that are inexhaustible. It is only when you treat yourself better that you declare to the universe that you deserve better. Now for you, tuning your frequency into the Akashic Force, you need to imagine yourself looking into a mirror, and you will see reflected there is the God within you. Take a moment to sense the truth. Let this part of you be reflected in everything you think and do, and every time you look into an actual mirror, you see divine self there. And what is ahead for you is the 6 of forces, the waterfall. Now it's showed up reverse as well. So we'll turn him back around. So this is what's ahead of you. The final outcome position. And it's indicating for you a situation where you're feeling a significant loss of power. This waterfall reversed is letting you know that you are in an emotional reactive time. And you may feel your life's turned totally upside down. Or you may have unintentionally given your power to someone else. Whether it's a lover or a boss, could be family members, friends are even involved when this is reversed. Perhaps you were following another person's agenda in spite of your own intuition, letting you know not to do so. In a more extreme form, you may have completely given up and fallen into depression, or living according to the dictation of another, like feeling that somebody is dictating to you. It's imperative that you rise up and take your power back. You can do this. It may seem foreign for you to do so, but it's a lesson that your soul longs for you to learn. So during this experience, take time in your meditation and restful states to tap the love, power and value of your spirit. You are a profound spiritual spark. When you understand your true value, you will know that you deserve to carve out your own destiny, and you will take the steps to do so. Now, fine-tuning your frequency into the Akashic Force, you can do that with a deep breath and fill every part of your being with the energy of a great waterfall. Feel the power that electrifies and lights the world pouring through you. How do you want to use that energy and power today? Now, if you can't get to a waterfall, you can still use the energy of water to help you reconnect back within your power. You can soak in a bath, or if you're under a shower, you can visualize yourself getting the power from the waterfall and feel it falling on the back of your neck. Is always a good spot, or on your chakra, on the crown of your head. So thank you, pile number 1 people. I hope this reading has been of help to you. Let me know in the comments. So holding you in loving peace and loving light, blessings. Pile number 2 with our beautiful little angel guarding over your pile number 2. So your first card is the 6 of Keys. It is reversed. The increscent moon, the 6 of Keys. This is a first card going into the position of a past experience or influence. What's behind you? And you have the increscent moon. So there's moon energy there for you to tap into, which there's a full moon. And in the reverse position, it shows the phase of decrease is here. The moon is waiting, the tides are ebbing away, energy, money, and even your creative flow may have felt like it has tightened for a while. The forces around you seem prohibitive. So conserve your energy rather than spend it on futile action. Though this seems like a difficult time, don't be dismayed. It's not permanent. It's temporary. The moon, like all things, moves in cycles and quickly. So take a deep breath, rest, and know that the time of increase will return. Now you can channel your frequency and tune into it by closing your eyes and tuning into the Akashic Force. You can tap into the increscent moon's power. Feel the flow of the energy, receptivity and opportunity swells within you. Know that you can bring this force to whatever you wish to increase. How would you like to direct this energy now? Eight of Roses. One of community. 8 of Roses. This is in the area of where you are going from here. The action called for. You can see in this, just looking at this card for you there is people gathering around the table here. Engaging in interesting conversations. And there's a lot of icons in this photo here. In this picture on this card. So you've got many different groups and societies. Got a caduceus, a sunflower, there's a Tibetan bell, there's Egyptian scarab, a dream catcher, and you can see the Star of David there as well. So it's indicating to you that there's a time to join or rejoin your group. Now this could be a yoga group, so it's symbolizing your tribe, whatever you call it. It is about community that connects you with others of like-minded purpose and activity. And there are many communities in everyone's life. and still more that return from the past. You may have family and friends or work associates, but you also have people with whom you share many creative and cultural, spiritual purposes. New friends can also be coming your way at this time. Be open to new connections. You will not only find help with current directives, but you may also reawaken past life relationships, talents and disciplines. It's time for a happy sharing of your discoveries. Okay. Now, your Akashic Force that you can tune into, you close your eyes and start to feel a new community coming around you. People gather and you sense the support of kindred souls. Take a look around you and notice that you sense things about these individuals. You sense who they are and what purpose do you hold with them. So you can really tune in to other people's frequencies as well. Pick up off their aura. So it's important for you to really be around like-minded others. And here we have the Three of Keys. The chess board, the game of chess. And it's around the right way. Now here it is in the final outcome position. What is ahead for you? So it's the game of chess. And you will see in this photo that some of the pieces are sidelined, while the bronze queen lies on her side on the playing field. And you can see that just there. Okay. So she's been knocked over. Now, this is indicating to you that you have to choose the people you are around quite fussily. Okay? Because it is letting you know that not all the people you meet are for enjoyable pastimes. And it's also a card of political or social conflict. So there may be a bit of difficulty interacting in group settings. So if you've got to deal with boards of directors or corporate hierarchy, management, okay, there could also be conflict in family situations. This is showing, and it's also a sign that there's a divinity, there's a divide, there's something dividing many people. And to stay aware that there's a lot of people that are involved who are really out for themselves, because it's also a sign that there is deceit present, and you may not be at all certain about anyone's motives or strategy. So if that is the case for you, it's time for you to take an emotional or even an actual step back The more you get involved and the stronger you hold your position, the more heated the situation may become. No matter how challenging, try to maintain an inner peace. Don't participate in any battles or allegiances, but don't let yourself be deceived either. Look at everything coolly and unemotionally. The people around you are serving their own agendas. Try to detach, be objective, and treat everyone involved from a deeper source of wisdom without being misled. There may come a time for you to leave or distance yourself from this situation, but because of the circumstances, it may not be here yet. For now, let yourself be a knowing observer and watch. So try not to get too involved. You're very aware of the situation. So try to use this time to create a strategy for you to move on to new beginnings. Now, to fine-tune your frequency into the Akashic Force to help you with this situation, close your eyes and feel yourself upon a chessboard. Really put yourself there and take a look around you. See who the other players are and how you feel about them. What do you want your next move to be? Thank you, those of you that chose pile number 2. Sending you loving light and peace and many blessings. Pile number 3, with our yin and yang ball. So your first card is the Akashic Library. Lovely. Can you see that there? It's a Major Arcana card. And it's in the position of past. What's behind you? Where you're coming from. What you've already experienced. So this is letting you know that the Akashic Library is a great library. You can see all the books. And there's the sage, the wise old sage, sitting thoughtfully with an open book on his table and pen, it's an old quill pen in his hand, which can represent, this particular Major Arcana card can represent writing or publishing. But this card also symbolises a new initiation and ability to manifest a new life in every way. You have moved deeper into the Akashic Records and to a high self-awareness. Further investigation may be required, but you have a better understanding of your old motives and new purposes. Lovely. Now, this can help you have a heightened intuition, as well as a greater self-creation. So you may have gone through or be going through a phase where all you have had to do is add a little conscious effort to write your new records in the Akasha. To get started, you can write one simple declaration about your future that you wish to create and repeat it to yourself often. So have your journal ready and write down one declaration about your future that you wish to create, and then repeat it to yourself often. So then you can decide one thing that you can do to make it happen, and do it. Because anything can happen now. The breadth of the landscape before you rests solely on the scope of your imagination and your will to own it. Now, when you're adjusting your frequency to tune in to your Akashic Force, as you close your eyes to tune into your Akashic Force, envision yourself stepping into the most beautiful and serene of all ancient libraries. Imagine yourself taking a book from the shelf and opening it to a page. Notice the first word that comes to you. What does it tell you? How does it feel? Remember to visit this mystical library often and tap into the expansive wisdom that is yours. Number 2. The second card is one of Hilarion. Number 5. And we can see in this photo that there is a sense of worship about it. And in this position, this is the action called for. This is what is unfolding. So Hilarion is a powerful ascended master and a wonderful connection to the front of the information that the Akashic Records hold, being the master of research and of science, of truth and healing, the logic mind, concrete knowledge and spirit communication. So if you've been thinking about pursuing an endeavour in these areas, now is the time to start. Like the angels and other masters, Hilarion is always available to you. And receiving this card is telling you that his assistance is close at hand. All you have to do is ask for his assistance. If you are working on a project that requires research or a strong academic approach, or even it may be attention to detail, this is letting you know that it's full steam ahead. It's time to open to this master's energy if you have a job that involves any type of evidence detection or drawing conclusions from what you've discovered. These types of jobs can include scientific research, mediumship, even forensic activity, the law, medical industry, medical tests. So these are similar activities should be on the rise for you now. Alright? So this is also letting you know that if you're looking to move into that field or one of those fields or change your direction in your career, Hilarion is with you. All you need to do is ask for his help. So this is time to bring a logical approach to all your pursuits. Hilarion is right there with you, blessing you with help, clarity and direction. Tuning in to your Akashic Force, just close your eyes and sense the Master Hilarion beside you. Feel your energy lifting and your vibration quicken. Notice a new mental energy of alertness and easy understanding. Your mind is like a boundless sky and everything becomes clear and bright. Bring that brightness to any issue in your life that needs clarity right now. And here we have the Archangel Gabriel. Lovely. Beautiful card. I hope you can see it. Number 3, Archangel Gabriel. In the position of your final outcome. What will unfold out of all this effort and research and discovery that you've put in? Because Gabriel, the Archangel Gabriel, is a divine messenger, being the Archangel of communication. So here is trumpet and scroll, as well as 2 gentle sparrows, signify powerful yet peaceful expression. He wears the crescent of Mercury on his chest, the god of communication. This loving angel carries the sacred words of truth into the world and bring them easily to you. So this card is indicating a profound connection to this Archangel's wonderful presence. Your power of expression is on the rise now, and you will have an easier time communicating with others, expressing your feelings and even working on projects. Any projects like communication or publishing, counselling, teaching, mediumship, journalism, television, radio, all of those kinds of projects. Now is the time for any of these endeavours, but no matter what you do, remember the power of your words. So call on Gabriel to inspire you and let yourself sing out. So what you say now is going to be very important. So use thoughtful words, kind words. Now, to help you tune in to this Akashic Force, you can feel the Archangel Gabriel step before you and place his hands upon you. He fills you with the will to express your words. What do you want to share with whom? So there may be some people that you don't need to explain yourself to, and then there's others that you do. So use your words wisely. So thank you, Pile 3 people, for joining me today. Sending you much loving light and peace. Many blessings to you. Thank you.